Bam. All right, guys. There's a crappie off the dock on the old Tweety Bird sunshine color. Okay, bam. Okay, there's a nice little fish. He's about 9.5 inches, 10 inches. Hey guys, little twin tails on him. That's why it's called a Tweety Bird. Got a little split tail like a bird. All right, bam. Catching crappie off the docks. Whoa! Water's dirty, guys. Got some stain to it. What am I using? Tweety Bird. That's a nice fish, guys. He's about 10, 10.25. Damn. Wow. Wow. What a pig. I got my tripod and some other stuff with me today. Guys, I'm doing some other stuff that y'all gonna see. Wow. Good gosh, what a pig. On the Tweety Bird. Oh man. That's what I'm talking about. It's the biggest fish I've caught for. Good gosh, that's a pig. What a pig. Good gosh. Don't think that small bait will catch pigs? That is a pig. Good gosh. I don't have my tape line with me. That's a 16-inch crappie. She's done laid her eggs. Guys, my other camera locked up on me. Look at this pig. Isn't that a pig? I just caught him on a Tweety Bird. I'm gonna throw him back. I've had him out for a good bit. Well, this is a baby after that last one. I might have some footage for that, guys. The camera said it was repairing the file. I don't know. It says that sometimes when I get home I don't have anything. There's some small ones mixed in here, and I see some, he's a baby. I see some flickers back there. That my scale said finally after I laid the scale down, it made me mad because it wouldn't read. After I laid it down, it came up and said 114. So the fish was 114, but I had the hold on, and I haven't used that scale a whole lot, so I'm not real familiar with it. I got an old scale. My old scale, I got it down, you know. Used it for years and years. I just bought that scale last year, I think it was, and I'm not real familiar with it. I'm not good with it, and I think I hit the hold button, so it didn't. I took the fish off before it gave me the reading, right? So I didn't notice it till I pulled the fish off. Then I cut this other camera on back here on tripod I had set up that I was working with today, and when I done that, I looked back at I went to put the scale away, and when I went to put the scale away, it said 114. I figured it's about what it weighed. I figured it wasn't quite 2 pounds, but that fish would have been 2 pounds a couple of weeks ago, wouldn't it? The sunshine Tweety Bird, guys, as you can see, it's just tearing them up. You can't beat it when the water's got some stain to it like this, can you? The water visibility is probably 12 inches. That Tweety Bird is small enough that they're not scared of it. It's just a good bite size for them. It's just post spawn. I already made a video about that, I know. I'm just showing you about the Tweety Bird. Bam. My boat keeps working to the dock. I'm going to have to just jump over on it. No, I don't get on people's property. I'm just joking with you. I know it looks like I'm a long ways from it, but for some reason the winds take me around. I'm going to have to move my boat. I like the position that it's in. I can get back under there. And then if I get in this angle, if I get back under there like that, they're way back up there. And the 2 pound test really helps me with that, guys. It comes off the spool easy. And the fish are not deep. They're only about 3-4 foot deep back there. And I had 2 bites already. There's another one. Oops. I had 3 bites that cast. There's about 20 or so there, as I showed you. I can't see them now. My scope's pointing the wrong direction. I can't Let me pull my boat out here a little ways. Today is supposed to be light winds, and it is. It's been comfortable actually, but the wind doesn't seem to have any direction to it. You know what I'm saying? It blows one way a little bit, then it blows the other way a little bit. Now if I can get back in there far enough, all right, I'm just letting it sink. I got a 1/32 ounce head. It's going to sink slow, then I'm going to reel it slow. Oh, he got off, guys. See, I'm pulling. I'm not setting the hook like I'm trying to jerk him clean out of there. I'm just giving a pull. You get too rough, you just jerk it out of their mouth. And if you got a good sharp hook, you don't need to set the hook that hard on crappie. A good pull is all you need. There, looks like that. Bam. Now I had bites every cast so far. Now I caught that one big one back there. He's probably more big ones back. He's probably not back there by himself, is he? Stop. I got my rod caught in my strap for my remote. That's why I was standing in a weird position for a little bit. I was trying to get my rod unstuck. That's the only thing about carrying a remote, and I've used a remote this time of year a lot, is you put it in your pocket, and you got that loop there with that lanyard, and if you ain't careful, your rod will in that. And it kind of stops me, and I'm trying to talk and trying to get my rod untangled too. Okay, going back in there. This Tweety Bird's the Tweety Bird and the Tadpole Junior skip good, a baby. Well, maybe if I get all these babies out of here and get them a little shook up, maybe I'll catch another big one. Almost catch one every cast, can I? Till they catch on to me. See them right here? See, they're not very deep. They're only 2 foot deep. And there's some deeper too, a few deeper. I will try to get deeper on them, what I'll do. See if I can get it back there to them. They're back there probably 8-10 feet, about middle of that pontoon further. That's why I just start reeling. Bam. Oh, that's a bigger one. No? Felt bigger at first. Yeah, come on. Where you going? Yeah, he's nicer than the last one. Yeah, he's about a 10-incher. It's a mixed up group there. And they're post-spawn crappie. That's what they do after the spawn, guys. They probably were spawning in this cove, and now they have pulled out here. That's why I checked this dock. This is the first time I've ever caught crappie off this dock. I know some of y'all going, what? I've caught them off of that one. That was the first one I checked, and there was none on it. I've caught them off that grass before. All right, and I've caught them back in off those docks during the spawn. But I knew it was post-spawn. I said, I'm gonna check these 2 docks before I go anywhere. Before I go any further, I'm checking those docks. Oops, I hit my bait hit, and it bounced up and hit the cross beam on that lift. So I know I'm not back there far enough. They're back there in the shade. Go on back there. Okay. I need to spray some real magic on it. Oops. Bam. Bam. As soon as I got the line, trying to help my line a little bit, I pulled some off the spool so I get it good and wet, you know, get it in the water and get it wet and get it back on the spool. It helps too. Oh, this is a nice fish right here. I'm gonna pick him up, guys. If I lose him, I lose him. I'm not gonna dig for my net. Bam. Woo! Told you there were some more nice ones back there. See, that fish is 12 inches. That's what I'm talking about right there, guys. Tweety tails sticking on Tweety Bird. These tails will stick to themselves. When it hits the water, they'll straighten up. There you go. What a great bait, guys. I know it's small. I'll be honest with you. I don't sell many. A bag here and a bag there. But the reason I've kept them, held on to them, is because, as you can see, that Tweety Bird will catch fish.